Hello guys, and welcome back to Sudden Strike 4. Today we're taking on the Battle of Kursk, and it's a major tank battle as far as I'm aware. Let's have a look at its description. Battle of Kursk, Prokhorovka. Codenamed Operation Citadel, the German offensive at Kursk began in July 1943. The goal was to encircle and cut off the Russian forces near the town in a salient that was 160 kilometers deep westward. The operation was a gigantic pincer movement, where the 9th Army would break through the northern front, and the 4th Panzer Army would do the same in the south. The attack was delayed, and the Russians had ample time to build multiple lines of defences strengthened by trenches, minefields and anti-tank strongpoints. This eventually stopped the Germans in the northern sector. On 12th July, on the southern front, the Russians counterattacked near Prokhorovka with 5 tank brigades, which led to the largest tank battle in the war. Both sides lost a lot of tanks and infantry and were forced to withdraw and reinforce, but the attackers did not have the reserves to bolster their ranks. Thus the offensive was called off and Germany lost the initiative for the rest of the war. Here we go, guys. We are going to, of course, be using the armoured doctrine, since it makes sense. It's going to be a large armoured battle.
Occupy the 2 villages to the east to straighten our front line. Occupy the village to the northwest. When our flanks are secured, attack and occupy Prokhorovka.
So, pretty simple objectives. Going to be a lot of hardcore tank warfare, I think. Let's jump into the mission.
Occupy the 2 villages to the east to straighten our front line.
We have to go and occupy the villages to the east.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
So let's have a look at our groups. We got tank destroyers, we have normal tanks, we have infantry and half tracks.
Befehle?
And we have our normal infantry, which may as well be group 4. I don't know why it's put them on like group 5. It's very random.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
What was group 3? Group 3 was mechanized infantry. Okay, group 7 is artillery, which we put on group 5. And group 8 is heavier tanks. Like modern tanks. And they may as well be part of group 1. So we'll just shift add them and make that group 1. Then we have repair, resupply. We can put them on 6 and 7. And this doesn't even have a group. Great. So this is a bunch of flak 88s. Surely it'd be worth like picking those up. If we can, take them with us. How many men do you need per one? That's the question.
Kommandant. Bewegung. Bereit für die Schlacht. Auf dem Weg. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Zu Befehl.
Can we even take control of
Auf
them?
dem Weg. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
I don't think we can.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
Oh, they're already manned. I couldn't see
Ja,
that.
Kommandant.
Never mind.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Bewegung, Soldaten. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Bereit für die Schlacht. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
So let's get moving.
Jawohl. Verstanden. Wir sind
I'm never sure if this is ever like time-based or whatever. Based for the score is what I mean.
Auf dem Weg. Transporter einsatzbereit.
We'll have the rest follow up behind.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
May as well put them on an attack move, honestly.
Zu Befehl. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Ja,
And
Kommandant.
then these guys can stop
Hier kommt
short.
der Nachschub.
Because I've no idea what's going to be in these villages.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
This should probably be part of artillery. So if we select 5, add that, that can be part of that. Yeah, our front line's here, but apparently there are infantry squads behind us.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Na los! Feuer! Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet. Feuer!
Oh, the Panzerwerfer is firing away.
Feind vernichtet. Verstanden.
Being hit in the flank briefly there.
Lauten die Koordinaten.
Looks like they went straight for the artillery.
Befehle, Kommandant.
Let's have these guys fix these ones up.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Ja, Kommandant. Bereit für die Schlacht. Beeilung! Hier kommt der Nachschub. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
We'll continue to push forwards with our tanks. Panzerwerfer certainly doing his job.
In Bewegung, Kommandant. Jawohl. Na los! Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst.
Unload these guys.
Jawohl. Jawohl. Einsatzbereit. Jawohl. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. In Break. Bewegung, Soldaten. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Blimey.
Auf dem Weg. Zu Befehl.
So, job done there. Did we lose a unit?
Erwarte
I
Befehle.
think just those guys need repairing.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant.
Completely forgot about
Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
the units over here.
Beeilung!
Got a couple of anti-air units. We'll probably need to go on their separate group.
Kanonen
And just stop,
einsatzbereit.
please, Panzerwerfer. You need to be resupplied,
Hier kommt der Nachschub. Hier
and you
kommt
need
der
to be
Nachschub.
repaired. We keep that Panzerwerfer
Auf dem Weg.
with ammo throughout this mission. I reckon it will do a lot of damage.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Infanterie in Bewegung. Erwarte Befehle.
We took a little bit
Fahrzeug
of damage from all that.
Wir sind einsatzbereit,
I
Kommandant.
think we're okay.
Fahrzeug
As long as we keep some infantry nearby these tanks, moving into the next town won't be too hard, I don't think.
Jawohl.
We'll do an attack move. Actually, let's not.
In Bewegung,
We
Kommandant.
have recon, let's use it.
Bewegung.
And then we can hit it with a ground attack aircraft where we see fit. Also, this allows us to, our tanks and artillery to engage from range, which is
Befehle, Kommandant.
exactly what we need to do.
Bereit zum Angriff. Transporter einsatzbereit.
For these transports, they can just be like group 9 now. I can put something more important on group 3.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Der Feind.
Okay, so there is an anti-aircraft thing there. Maybe we can
Verstanden, Kontrollturm.
advance
Ja, Kommandant.
whilst our
Jawohl.
units are attacking.
Bereit zum Angriff. Ja, Kommandant. Auf. Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst. Jawohl. Befehle?
We'll make sure that we have
Jawohl. In Bewegung,
our anti-air
Kommandant.
come up
Zu Befehl.
and all these units.
Bestätigt. Na los. Feindliche Einheiten. Ziel bestätigt.
So the anti-air is dead, which means that the Stuka can do the job. Took out the KV actually. Wow, we have a lot of infantry. And those T-70s aren't going to do too much against my heavy tanks.
Befehle? Verstanden.
Get some infantry into these buildings.
Bereit für die Schlacht. Befehle? Infanterie in Bewegung.
And we can attack the artillery there.
Kommandant, Beeilung! Befehle, Kommandant. Kanonen einsatzbereit. Einsatzbereit.
Ja, Kommandant. Good job.
Befehle? Bereit zum Angriff.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Infant.
Occupy the village to the northwest.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
The time to move across the line now. And up towards the northwest.
Ziel bestätigt.
It's quite a change of direction. We're supposed to move all of our troops over here and assault from the front line. I feel like going directly at it might be a bad idea, but it doesn't look like we can do much else.
Bereit zum Angriff.
Yeah, so we'll like move over here then. To this front line. We'll get our infantry to move through the fields ahead of us.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
I think a couple of these tanks are damaged though.
Beeilung.
Maybe just spread them out a little bit,
Jawohl.
and then we can have the trucks come in and repair them. For example, this one needs repairing.
Erwarte Befehle.
And where is my other repair truck?
Erwarte Befehle. Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst. Befehle? Hier kommt der Nachschub. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Befehle? Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
There he is. Let's go get him to fix up the Panzer IV.
Kommandant.
We could potentially pick up those howitzers as well. We're just doing our repairs, and then we should be good to go.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We can just have this one repair himself, it'd be quicker.
Befehle, Kommandant.
And then we can most certainly continue towards our objective here. So let's get them into that line like I said.
Ja, Kommandant. Befehle, Kommandant. Beeilung. Infanterie
All the infantry can come over as well.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
We need to get our artillery over here.
Verstanden.
And the rest of our forces, so
Hier kommt der Nachschub. Hier kommt der
6,
Nachschub.
7,
Erwarte Befehle.
8 and
Transporter
9.
meldet sich zum Dienst.
I have a feeling that there might be some troops we have to deal with across these train tracks.
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet.
Oh, we're being ambushed.
Ja, Kommandant. Ja,
Okay.
Kommandant.
Well, there's definitely troops in the trees.
Befehle, Kommandant. In Bewegung.
Make sure
ja,
that we
Kommandant.
let these guys do their job.
Zu Befehl. Transporter einsatzbereit. Beeilung.
They're all running for their lives at the moment. Just hunt them down with the half tracks.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
We have the infantry there. The infantry can just walk back.
Befehle,
Where have they
Kommandant.
gone?
Feind gesichtet.
Огонь!
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Jawohl.
Are we being hit by anything? I don't think we are. No, our tanks are getting across just fine.
Jawohl. Verstanden. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Hier kommt
Might
der
need to get a
Nachschub.
repair truck to come fix that up.
Befehle?
That's just an engine problem, it'll be fine.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Infanterie in Bewegung.
Infantry needs to line up and get ready to scour this field so that we can push our tanks through and take on whatever's ahead of us.
Transporter
I think the half tracks did the job,
Bewegung.
so we'll
Ja,
have them
Kommandant.
come back.
Befehle, Kommandant. Bereit zum Angriff.
Might be worth just refueling
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
our tanks so they don't run out.
Beeilung.
Still pulling along this Pack 40. I'm not entirely sure how useful that's going to be. unless we have to, for some reason, hold like against a counter-attack.
Befehle, Kommandant.
But I think we're just going to go up here, take this village, and then move over up the train tracks.
Befehle? Hier kommt der Nachschub. Jawohl, hier kommt der Nachschub. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Erwarte Befehle.
Just need to refuel them all. Some of them I'll miss out,
Zu
but it's
Befehl.
fine.
Jawohl. Hier kommt der Nachschub. Ja, Kommandant? Befehle, Kommandant? Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
What's the orders? I kind of feel like I just need to click them all.
Hier kommt der Nachschub.
Start him from that end.
Beeilung!
Hopefully that worked. I've given them like shift orders. Not sure if you can do that. It seems to be working so far. Not so concerned about ammunition, you see. I'm more concerned about the fuel. I think that's working.
Befehle? Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Wir reparieren
So
und
I'll get
füllen
that
nach.
to repair that.
Bereit zum Angriff. Befehle, Kommandant.
Tanks are almost fully fueled though.
Befehle? Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Ja, Kommandant. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Bereit zum Angriff. Jawohl, zu Befehl. Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Sorry, this may seem a bit slow. But I want to make sure that my tanks don't run out of fuel as we're like mid-attack, otherwise I have to keep microing backwards and forwards. We may as well do it all in one go.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig. Befehle,
Once my
Kommandant.
main tank line's done, I'll probably just move on from there.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We're
Erwarte
pretty close
Befehle.
to having them all done anyway.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Erwarte Befehle. In Bewegung,
So how does this score work? I wish I could like hover over it, find out.
Ja, Kommandant.
Thanks, by the way, if any of you guys have already answered that in the comments by the time you see this video. But at the moment, I've been recording these sort of videos in bulk so that I can get them all out for you guys. I'm putting up a lot of content at the moment.
Bewegung. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bereit zum Angriff. Beeilung!
Let's go. Let's just go for the attack.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Bewegung!
Our infantry doesn't need refueling. That'd be funny. We are ready to go. Let's make sure that we go for like an
Chain of
attack move.
plans. Move to the farm immediately and defend it. Scouts report numerous enemy tanks coming from
Really?
the north.
Oh, okay. We need to just defend this.
In Bewegung! Fahrzeug funktionsfähig.
That's fine by me.
Kanone in Bewegung! Erwarte Befehle. Verstanden!
Unload this pack 40. Why they gave it to us.
Einsatzbereit.
Na los!
Erwarte Befehle. Bewegung, Soldaten.
Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst. Auf dem Weg!
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Unload this pack 40 and get it into position.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
One men, get into
Bereit für
position.
die Schlacht.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Feindliche Einheiten.
Jawohl. Bewegung! Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl. Fahrzeug
Okay,
funktionstüchtig.
so now our Stug is detract. Means he can't do anything.
Für die Schlacht. Bewegung, Soldaten.
Need to get this guy to stop laying down and just run up.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Because we need somebody to like actually scout these tanks for us.
Jawohl. Bewegung, bestätigt. Bewegung, in Bewegung, Kommandant. Na los.
Their counterattack was
Great.
weak. Now make preparations. We commence the attack soon.
In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
We're being overrun by a large number of tanks. We need reinforcements.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
Request acknowledged.
Verstanden. Bereit zum Angriff.
Time to go help out over here.
Zu Befehl. Bestätigt. Befehle?
Need to get these
Wir
trucks out of the way.
reparieren und füllen nach.
Because they're blocking half those tanks.
Befehle, Kommandant? Verstanden.
We kind of requisitioned all of these forces though.
Transporter einsatzbereit.
Not sure
Koordinaten, Kommandant.
if we need all of them, but we'll take them, I
Reparieren und
guess.
füllen nach.
Just a lot of AT guns.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Auf dem Weg.
Okay. Let's grab
Befehle,
these
Kommandant.
troops and we'll have them move over here as well.
Befehle?
So there's a lot of tanks there.
Zu Befehl. Bereit zum Angriff.
This isn't ideal because we can't see them properly.
Feindliche Einheiten. Befehle, Kommandant?
My infantry's arriving though, so now we can. But these tanks are elite as well. Not for much longer.
Well done.
Jawohl.
Troops at the farm hear tank engines in the northeast. Hurry back there and be prepared for anything.
Jawohl.
Okay,
Bewegung.
now we've got to come back here.
Befehle? Jawohl.
Luckily I left
Jawohl.
some troops
Erwarte
here,
Befehle. In Bewegung, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
just telling us to run backwards and forwards at the moment. Loads of fun.
Befehle? Bereit für die Schlacht. Erwarte Befehle. Ja, Kommandant. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Infanterie einsatzbereit.
It's so funny because like
Soldaten. Infanterie in Bewegung.
all my units are just going backwards and forwards.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
I'm gonna need my repair vehicles to come pick up that Panzer IV though.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach. Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst.
Russian tanks ahead. We don't have any anti-tank guns. Need help. Ah!
Befehle, Kommandant.
They are actually heading for our left flank. Don't let them destroy our AA battery.
Bewegung.
Let's go over there then.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
What would be nice if they reallocated some of those planes we had earlier.
Befehle, Kommandant. Wie lauten die Koordinaten?
We heard you are in trouble. 3rd Division is sending some help.
Wir sind
Ah, good job.
einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Wow, there's some pretty dank tanks right there.
Transporter meldet sich zum
Let's
Dienst.
unload this infantry.
Befehle?
Can be Group 3.
Bewegung, Soldaten.
Transporter meldet sich zum Dienst. Erwarte Befehle.
That is a Ferdinand.
Fahrzeug.
Feindliche Einheiten.
They can wreck those
Befehle,
KVs.
Kommandant. Infanterie in Bewegung. Infanterie in Bewegung. Infanterie in Bewegung. Bewegung, Soldaten. Bewegung. Infanterie in Bewegung.
Quality over quantity. Those Russian tanks don't compare to our superior panzers.
Ja, Kommandant.
Can we attack yet?
Auf dem Weg.
Russian tanks ahead. I see 5, 10, 20, about 40 or more coming. My God, there are too many of them to count.
Jawohl. In Bewegung.
This must be a major counterattack. Hold the line at all costs.
Where are they attacking us from? Okay, here. That's fine.
More
Okay,
air
let's
support is available. Use it well.
get into position.
Wir sind einsatzbereit,
We need
Kommandant.
to have all of these tanks come over and help us out as well. Before we add them to Group 1.
Kommandant. Befehle? In Bewegung, Kommandant. Ja, Kommandant. Wir sind
And
einsatzbereit,
Group 2
Kommandant.
needs to come back as well. It's Group 2... I think a lot of Group 2 got destroyed. Or maybe, I think they just detract everywhere.
Wir reparieren und füllen nach.
There's another IL-2 coming in. Hopefully we can shoot that one down. There we go.
Erwarte Befehle. In Bewegung, Kommandant.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
No, we were seeing things, now we can't see a thing. Let's get the recon up here.
Ja, Kommandant.
We'll get our ground attack planes to come in as well.
Bestätigt. Verstanden, Kontrollturm.
Oh, we lost our Panther.
Erwarte Befehle. Auf dem Weg.
Feindliche Einheiten gesichtet.
Ziel bestätigt.
At least we can see it all.
Infanterie meldet sich zum
Kind of
Dienst.
feel like we've wasted a Stuka here. One, fair enough, but we just wrecked them.
We destroyed 100 and they just keep coming. How could they muster such reserves?
Beeilung.
More of them coming?
More air support is available. Use it well.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Maybe.
Jawohl. Befehle, Kommandant.
Get all of these units to come help us out.
Ja, Kommandant.
It looks like we're still defending.
Jawohl. Ziel in Sicht. Koordinaten, Kommandant. Jawohl.
Just don't have any infantry here to see things.
Bereit für die Schlacht.
So let's push forwards the infantry there.
Ziel bestätigt.
Need more recon more than anything.
Ziel bestätigt.
Feind gesichtet.
Because with the recon we can fire at like max range, which is
Befehle,
perfect.
Kommandant. Hier kommt der
Make sure
Nachschub.
we fix up the Ferdinand there.
Infanterie meldet sich
We've got
zum
infantry
Dienst.
that can go through this
Infanterie in
field, so
Bewegung.
that works. Although we do need a medic to go over there and sort things out.
Auf dem Weg.
Bring in another attack plane, I think.
Ziel bestätigt.
Although I'm pretty sure by the time it gets here it might not be very useful anymore.
Infanterie einsatzbereit. Infanterie
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Befehle?
A lot of our tanks have been destroyed now.
Fahrzeug funktionstüchtig.
Jawohl. Bewegung, Soldaten.
I'm not sure how useful this infantry is going to be, but
Verstanden.
hopefully it can help us out.
Wir sind einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
Infanterie in Bewegung.
Crikey. Being
Infanterie
attacked from
in
all
Jagd,
fronts. Get them out of this fortification.
Kommandant.
Artillerie einsatzbereit. Befehle, Kommandant. Hier kommt der Nachschub.
I think I lost my ammo trucks. Yeah. That's not good because I can't resupply the Panzerwerfer.
Zu Befehl. Bestätigt.
At least this elite Tiger is doing the job where it can.
You did an outstanding job repelling that massive Russian counterattack. Going on the offensive today is out of the question. Take some rest. We are attacking tomorrow.
Victory. Our objectives changed in this one, but we managed to get 2 stars. That was pretty intense. What a mission. Really, really enjoyed that one. That was a lot of fun. That is the Battle of Kursk complete, and I'll take 2 stars.
Thursday, July the 15th, 1943. Nearly a year ago, the sun hid from what we were doing in Stalingrad. She sent rain and clouds so she did not have to see it. But now, it seems we are hiding from her, ashamed of our actions. And we do it by our own means, with steel, fire, smoke, and exhaust fumes. There could have been suns shining onto the fields of Prokhorovka this week, but there was only smoke, piles of steel, and the stench of thousands of dead bodies. Our attack on the Soviets commenced on Monday, and it reminded me of the tales of the giant Napoleonic battles, lined up armies clashing. Only instead of horses, we drove tanks into each other. The deadly steel horses of our time. And just as in those legendary battles, a single soldier, even an officer, became insignificant, unaware of the grand plans that played out. The Soviets countered our pincer movement into the Kursk salient valiantly. I'm all the more glad that my men kept a cool head and pulled the reins on their steel horses. All of them deserve a medal. Guderian, now being Inspector General of the Armored Troops, brought a lot more tank power to our battles. And that worked out, even though the Soviets were prepared for it. While my men managed to drive the incoming tanks back, it hurts to say that I believe the operation was a failure. The Soviets got the last laugh today. They managed to hold the line. In the end, though, nobody won. We're in the same place we were before, but hundreds of tanks are destroyed and thousands of men are dead on both sides. If I were the sun, I would turn a blind eye on all this as well.
Quite dramatic words there, but that is the Battle of Kursk complete, and next time we'll be moving on to the Battle of the Flayed Pocket. Sounds like a lot of fun. Again, a lot of tanks, a lot of tank battles. We'll probably continue to use Guderian throughout them all. In the meantime though, hopefully you've enjoyed it. I certainly have, and I hope you're looking forward to the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.